Go fuck yourself! You shitpaws give chase, I will kill your dicks!
What in oblivion is that?
What do you say, guys? You can just hang outside in the sun all day tossing a ball around. Or you can sit at your computer and do something that matters.
No one intervened on behalf of...
Not offended yet? Ready for something a little racier? Something more disgusting? Maybe a little more shit-faced? We're the podcast your mama warned you about. Welcome to RDS Gaming After Dark.
Hello, and welcome to another slightly creepy, slightly long, probably near hour of After Dark. I am yet again joined by Zero and Black Sun. What do you guys have to say?
Zero's a dirty rotten bit.
Fuck you, Black Sun. Eat a dick.
Wow.
All right, I'm gonna step out my door and I'll work on it.
I'll accept both of those, but damn, y'all could have hurried up with the reply there. Like, that was some dead air. Jesus. Need some new talent up in this motherfucker.
I won't. Well, yeah, discreet there, but good luck finding them for the same cost. We're some cheap motherfuckers.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, you know what they say.
No, I don't.
You get what you pay for.
That's a good one.
I was waiting for that.
It's all right. I still love you guys. Just got to get buzzers installed in your chair. We'll be good.
Electroshock buzzers?
Yeah. I figure that's the easiest way. Like, everybody likes to talk about how just a positive attitude and being encouraging increases productivity. I'm pretty sure electroshock therapy will increase productivity. Like, if you guys are lagging a little bit, I'll just hit a button, and then once you get shocked, you'll know there'll be noise. I'll see the little blips on the audio track and be like, yeah, we're good.
That might actually... I might enjoy that a little bit. You never know. You might actually end up losing me for 30 seconds.
Wait a minute. You told me you already put a fucking implant in me that did that shit. Why are you doing that to my chair now? What the fuck, dude?
No half measures. No half measures.
Oh, so it's a fail-safe thing then.
Yeah.
Ah, I see. Smart thinking, Racer.
Never mind that they're both on the same frequency and activate at the same time.
Are you sure
Double or nothing.
Are you sure this is safe?
Oh, I'm absolutely sure. It won't hurt me at all.
You don't have a pacemaker, right? You could.
No, I don't have a pacemaker.
All right. Well, hopefully you don't ever have to get one, but if you do, we'll just, I'm sure he'll turn the voltage down a little bit so it's safe.
No, somehow I think he's going to hold that over my head. I'm turning the voltage up. It's going to fuck your pacemaker. You're going to die. You better get your shit together.
It's a good chance of that.
See?
But hey, it'll be funny either way.
It'll be recorded. It's for the greater good.
So it's just basically going to be audio from a snuff film then?
If that's how you like to look at it, sure. Yay! I know we've had issues in the past, but all I have to do is a little bit of work and we'll have some stuff in the pipeline, son.
Oh, shit.
But some of those pipelines can get pretty bad. Hopefully, it's the good pipeline, not the shitty one.
Nah, don't worry too much. It's all details, baby. So, fuckers, what's up?
Wanting to kill some motherfuckers, strangle people. Kind of normal for me lately. Lots of idiots around doing stupid shit.
I think that's kind of just the state you live in, dude.
Like majority of, yeah. There's a few, but I'm truly though those few that aren't. They're mostly from out of state, also. So yeah, I'll give that one to you.
There is a subreddit dedicated to the crazy people that live in said state. Come on.
There is?
Yeah. Like
Oh, holy shit.
There's a whole superhero name for the really stupid shit that goes on down there.
Nuh-uh.
I'm guessing there's got to be at least a couple other that have their own subreddit also, but
No.
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 Uh-uh.
It's all taken from headlines from newspapers and news stations, dude. They recoined that into the superhero name of anybody that does some real dumb shit.
Oh, nice. Well, I know, a radio station I used to listen to in the mornings. Every morning there'd be, it'd be what world's or people's dumbest mistakes or whatever, idiots around the country. Granted, there was a majority that did come from down here, but not all of them came from down here at that point. Maybe they've just upped their game down here and they want to just own it all.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, Black Sun. They're just upping their game to get above all those other fucking idiots.
King retards, baby. King retards.
Right.
It's interesting to see, but yeah, I'm sorry. I think you may have been hoodwinked into moving there and having to deal with this kind of stuff. You're stuck. Hey, don't get me wrong. There's plenty of dumb shit, and this like 3 days in a row I've been in traffic and just screaming at people like, how do you still drive? How are you still capable of maintaining a driver's license with this ability to pilot a vehicle? How? It's impossible. You cannot be that dumb. Nobody can be this dumb.
You mean like the old lady that pulled out in front of me Saturday and literally straddled she straddled the center line. Like for a good mile. Like there had to have been, and she was only going like, I don't know, 30 miles an hour. There was like 15, 20 cars backed up behind her.
That's nice. And say everybody down here, they bitch about people driving here and whatnot. I mean, it's not the greatest, but I mean, it's a big city, and I've seen it elsewhere. It's not overly bad. That is, I'm a more defensive driver, and I'm more prepared for it. And they kind of had too many close calls down here. There's idiots driving all over.
I'm gonna be real mad at this point if anything happens to either car. Like, I've had a couple of close calls here lately. Like, people are just not paying attention, which greatly bothers me. Because, I mean, for Christ's sake, everything I've done to my car just is like a teenage girl screaming for attention.
Just a little.
So you would think that would be noticeable, given I've had it pointed out multiple times that car is fucking noticeable. Apparently not to people in their fucking shitty minivans. Their fucking blind ass SUVs, people that can't fucking drive, or the grandmother that can't see a fucking stop sign. That's right, you old bitch. I've almost hit you 3 times. I know who you are. Today, just trying to go to the goddamn gas station to get a Red Bull. Like a half hour before we started recording. Into my road. Fucking T junction. My road pulls straight onto it. It's a two-way stop. Traffic from the left does not have to stop no matter what they do. Traffic from the right and traffic from my direction both have to stop. I have seen this goddamn Econo box and this old fucking lady more times than I can count. And she just rolls the fuck on through like la-di-da, nothing matters. Blows that stop sign bigger than shit. It's been there for a year and a half. It's a giant red octagon.
Oh, nice. Worst I deal with here on a regular basis is and typically it's the stupid younger women on their cell phones texting, and then the light turns green, and it takes them 30 seconds to realize that everybody else beside them is moving along with everybody that was in front of them. So then they get going, and then a quarter of a mile later they go back to text again, and then they drive right down, across 2 of the 3 lanes, which is always safe.
See, usually for me, it's my commute back and forth to work. There's a lot of oil and gas industry, like heavy duty, like water trucks and stuff. And I'll be damned, those motherfuckers, they are totally okay with taking their half of the road, like right out of the fucking middle. There's been a couple of times where they've ran me off the fucking road in the last couple of years, and it's just like, Jesus Christ. I understand that I drive a little car. I get that. But I still got fucking headlights. I know you can see me, you motherfuckers.
It's because you swerved the first time, man. They know you're a bitch now. You gotta lock eyes. Just don't give up the road. Establish dominance.
I'll try that next time. I have this sneaking suspicion it's probably not going to work out well for me, but fuck it, right?
Hey, you can always try it once. Or wait, no, you can only try it once.
Aha! Okay.
So you got to do the whole motion, point your eyes on them. It's like you got your eyes on them. Make sure that, fully assert that dominance, and you got your eyes on them.
Oh, yeah. A couple of winters ago, like there was snow on the ground, a pretty good deal of snow, and like one of those guys ran me off the road, like completely off the fucking road, like didn't stop, didn't even put on his fucking brakes, just kept rolling, like, nah, fuck you, buddy, I don't have the time of day to give you.
Well, yeah, if he stopped, then it would be reportable and he'd lose his job.
That's true.
I mean, I'm not saying he was right, and yeah, it was a dick move, but things and stuff.
Yeah.
Say that, and there's a reason now that all the semis and the trailers, they do not have the phone numbers on them anymore for calling in and reporting. They took all the numbers and the trailer numbers off of them. The only ones they have now are, hey, if you'd like to drive for us, call this number.
Yeah.
All right, I'll call that number, and yeah, I'll tell you what I think of your fucking drivers. There, you just catch up, pass them, and then you get the actual DOT number off the truck, and then call someone that will do something about it.
Oh, yes, that is the easy way.
Oh, I did that after getting run off the road by a semi. I was definitely not happy. Come to find out, someone I knew was actually not too far behind me and seen the whole ordeal. But yeah, I managed to catch up, and then I called the proper authorities and gave them the DOT number and license plates and let them have some fun.
See, when I used to work on the road, they had one of those stickers on the back of our company truck, you know, how's my driving, yada yada. And all the times that we drove back and forth to everywhere that we went, like we only had the number called on us once. And my boss had told me about it, and he's like, I wouldn't worry about it unless you start getting frequent calls. They're not going to do a fucking thing. I was like, well, that's good to know. Because I mean, normally, me and the other fella that drove the truck, you know, we never did anything fucking stupid because, well, you wrecked that truck, and guess what? You're probably not going to be employed anymore. So, you know, normally we took pretty good care of that truck, and we were pretty careful about, you know, not excessively speeding, you know, never cutting anybody off, shit like that, you know, being a good, courteous driver. So we were pretty surprised, honestly, when they called, and I was just like, man, that's fucking weird. And our boss never told us what the person had said, so he probably just chalked it up to being somebody that got pissed off about something that was stupid.
Someone else pissed him off, and you did something minor, and well, you're the only one that had the phone number, so it was your lucky day.
Yep, definitely my lucky day.
Dude, you can tell the truth now. You don't work there anymore.
Okay.
They're really a bunch of assholes.
No, that he did do something horrible, and it was his fault. Like, just god awful. He knows exactly what it is. He covers it up by saying, oh, the boss didn't tell us what they said.
I wish that was true. Because it would probably make a funny After Dark story, but it's not.
So you're saying you didn't intentionally run anybody off the road?
Fuck no.
Because that's your loss, then.
Yeah, like I keep saying, he's lying. Don't worry. We know exactly what's going on.
Okay.
This case, you've been having a lot of fun with them people lately, Racer. Lots of need to pass them because they're being so stupid, and yeah.
That's right. It's a whole new experience now, baby.
How you enjoying that, anyway?
I was about to say, how you enjoying that new car?
It's today is the first day I actually took it out. It was kind of funny when we took it out on the test drive, and I got back in, or we got back to the previous owner's house. He's like, well, that was probably the gentlest trip it's had in quite a while.
And I'm guessing you didn't take it all that easy.
I did. I didn't like flog on it at all, but it's been a while since I've driven a 4-cylinder, period. It's been even longer since I've driven anything turbo.
Yeah.
So I was pretty easy on it, not to mention it hadn't really been driven in over a year.
Let everything get loosened back up a little bit before you go too crazy.
Yeah, it needed a little bit of time. I mean, it's not bad. Overall, I mean, it's slightly lighter than my Mustang. And it's almost 230 horsepower. So it's not a slouch by any means, but it is pretty similar in weight, or close enough in weight, in making 200 less horsepower. So it's not like I was going to jump in it and take off and be like, oh my god! So I just drove it gently, and that's pretty much what I wanted for. But I got everything straightened out with the getting it transferred over and plates. I've had it insured for a couple days. So yeah, I took it out and ran it a little harder, trying to get the brakes worked out and the tires back into a tire shape. It is an interesting car to drive, especially if you keep it in its boost area.
Which is where it's meant to be.
Yeah, so it just tracks perfectly. It goes around corners and just keeps pulling. Like going around gentle back roads, it is a hell of a lot of fun to drive. And you can drive it through the city and over bumps and everything else, and I don't have to worry about it. It just goes. Just fucking goes. It's great.
That would
Yeah,
definitely be nice for the winter.
Yeah, it needs a couple of little things, and I got to take it in for a couple of recalls. But yeah, I genuinely just enjoy driving it, and that there's no frills, there's no nannies, there's no extra electronics or anything else. It's nice. It's just there. It just starts and drives, and you don't have to worry about shit.
That's definitely good to have. Nice little change of pace at times.
Yeah, it was honestly, I was surprised how much enjoyment I got out of driving it today. Again, despite that lack of power.
So I was surprised they're actually that close in that they're actually somewhat close in weight.
Now, is that what you're going to take out on the job site when you have to go out into the field?
Maybe. Okay, never mind. Mine was more of a pig than it used to be. Ouch. Yeah, the Subaru comes in 700 pounds lighter.
That's a little bit of a difference.
That'll help make it up a little bit, but that's still a good horsepower difference. But that handling, you have that. That's for sure.
It would help if I would do ratios correctly.
Learn the math. Do I need to write a program for you to figure stuff out? I mean, there's a built-in calculator in most Windows, but you know.
Yeah, so the Mustang is 1 horsepower per 8.5 pounds.
It's a pretty good ratio. I mean, 1-to-1 is really good, but that's hard to achieve.
And the WRX comes in at 1 horsepower per 13.5 pounds.
Definitely knows.
Yeah,
That's definitely a pretty big difference.
There is 2 completely different mindsets for the cars, so I've got no qualms there. It moves well enough. No, it doesn't push you back in the seat and do anything else, but it handles the road well. It's in excellent shape. Like, I've looked just to see, and part of the reason I bought the car was if I ended up unemployed in a year, I wanted a decent vehicle that was fun to drive, that was paid off, just sitting there. And it hit all those bills. And I've driven wildly modified STIs, wildly modified Evo 9s. The Evo was scary to drive. Like, I would trust that car to do just about anything, but it was scary to drive. It was just visceral and raw. The STI was a little better, but it just was a little shaky. And I've driven this car before, and I was like, it's easy to drive, it's comfortable. I would have no issues driving it constantly. So it can be fun. I can up the power. I can do just about anything else, but I went through and looked at a bunch of different mods and all the popular stuff, all the vaping kids do. I want to put a radio in it. That's it, because I miss my hands free. That's the sum total.
Yeah, it's not too bad and easy enough to do.
Yeah,
Heck, I even managed to do that on mine.
it's fun. It's enjoyable to drive, and all-wheel drive and turbo is very interesting.
I can imagine so. See, I drove turbo and front wheel drive on the second gen Eclipse. That wasn't bad, other than it had a fucked up clutch in it. But yeah, it was done right and done well, and it was fun to drive, other than the clutch was fucked up. It actually was enough to it would set you back the seat a little bit, and you could get up and go. Other than where we were going, we got down into, say, the bigger city, and I was starting to maneuver through traffic, and friend's car that it was, say, he'd been drinking a bit, so he's like, "Yeah, you drive." I'm like, "All right." Yeah, we get down there, and we're going through sweeping curves on the overpasses through the city in traffic. He reaches over and he starts playing with the boost controller, turning on and off, and going from 10, 11 pounds of boost down to 5 while I'm maneuvering through traffic. And yeah, talk about a bit of a difference in catching you off guard. Fucking asshole.
Well,
Give me one or the other, so I know what I got to deal with, so I know I'm not going to have any issues when I try to do something.
that's what you get for driving drunk dude around.
Fucking lightweight.
Oh, come on now.
Hey, the truth hurts. They were a lightweight. But I got to drive someone else's car, and I was told to beat on it a little bit. Oh, you can do more than that, or I'm like, all right.
Yeah. Hey, if you're given permission, do it.
Yeah, well, see, we were cruising down the highway at one point, and was just cruising in the left lane, and was passing someone, and he spotted some girl in the back of a sedan riding with her parents, and apparently she was cute, and I had to slow down. I ended up having to go down to I had to downshift to actually get it to slow down enough for them to gain. And got there, and then he's like, "Yeah, when you get there, yeah, just say go down to second and take off." I'm like, "All right." So yeah, we finally got slowed down. He smiled, waved, and she kind of looked over and kind of smiled and popped the clutch in, revved it up to get the boost going, went to second, and away we went. But he didn't want to go back and try to get a phone, see if he could get the number.
Ah, what a shame.
It was enough for him just for that. That's kind of defeats the purpose. You do that, then you're supposed to go back at the number, I thought.
Yeah,
Tried to talk
you
him
are.
into it. No, we're good. We got to get there. I'm like, whatever.
Again, that's what you get for riding around with drunk people.
Well, I figured nothing else. Maybe I'd get the number since I was the one driving.
Now that probably would have been a good idea.
Like you driven any turboed vehicles?
I don't think so. Probably one of the nicest vehicles I ever drove was I got to drive my uncle's Audi, and it was real nice. Like it had some fucking get up and go to it, and I got to drive it through Detroit, and I got a valuable learning experience from that. we were getting ready to get on the interstate, and coming off the ramp, he's like, "You need to be going faster." I was going off the ramp. I was already going 65, and it's 55 through Detroit. And he's like, "You need to be going faster." So I got up to 75. And he's like, "You're gonna get run over if you don't go." So by the time I got on to the interstate that goes through Detroit, I was going 85, and there was still fucking people passing me, and I was just like, "What the fuck?" I was only like, I think it was 16. Like, I hadn't had my license all that long, and he's like, "They don't fool around. You're not gonna get pulled over. There's still people passing you going 90," and I'm just like, "All right, whatever."
Well, that's like the outer loop of Chicago. When it goes around Chicago, is that way. In say outside Jacksonville, they do the same thing also.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go to get on. You just you get out there and you go. There's no screwing around.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of places you can't just dick around. Otherwise, you're going to get run the fuck over. Absolutely. And by the way, here's the public service announcement for the night. Motherfuckers, entrance ramps are so you can get up to speed, not so you can drive to the top of the ramp and stop.
Yeah, don't know. You're supposed to be accelerating the whole time up there to get up at least to the speed limit. Did they stop right in the middle of the ramp and not pull over to the side, Racer?
Oh yeah, no, they'll drive up, fucking be doing 30 miles an hour for a 70-mile-an-hour interstate, and then stop at the top. Like, okay, this is going to be easy to get out now. You don't need 2 lanes to merge onto the interstate. Please, motherfuckers.
Yeah, those people drive me crazy.
No, you get up to speed, you merge over, and if there's people flying, they're gonna either slow down a little bit or they're gonna move over to the other lane and then pass you and then get back. Yeah, there you just get the. Well, I'd say that's the biggest thing down here. Also, is you get the people that just run just the left lane and no matter what speed they're going, and then block off traffic up. That pisses me off too. They're gonna run the left lane and go 1 mile an hour faster than the person next to them.
Oh, yes.
Ugh. I hate those people.
Yeah, they're doing that with 3 lanes at times here. You get the real slow people running, well, the people running right at or just under the speed limit in right lane. Middle lane, who knows, that could be anywhere from right on to just under to just over. And then you get to the lovely person in the left lane that's running 1 mile an hour faster than the person in the middle, or sometimes the same speed.
Just blocking off traffic, clogging up the whole fucking works.
Oh yeah, you got fucking 20 people in the middle and left lane just waiting, and they don't even see you. They just keep on cruising.
Oh, yes. Murder what?
Yeah.
Them stupid motherfuckers.
So yeah, basically, learn to drive, motherfuckers. That goes out to everybody that doesn't know how to drive. You know who you are.
No, really, I don't think they probably do. They definitely don't act like they know who they are.
Let's be honest. There's a lot of those motherfuckers that are just completely delirious to the fact that they're a terrible fucking driver.
They think they're great. They're being safe and driving responsible. And the cause of a lot of fucking accidents.
I was gonna say, there's a big difference between driving safe and being responsible and being a fucking retard.
No, that's just what they think, not what the majority of us think.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they've gotten screamed at enough. They've been flipped off enough. Like it's they know. They know. They may not want to admit it, but they fucking know.
Are you trying to say that they're in denial?
Well, I know a lot of people in denial right now, but these people are the worst because I have flipped you off. But I have to say, my boss did tell a story today that is relevant here. They were trying to warn another driver that their gas door was open and their gas cap was off. So she gets in the car and is beside this older person and is motioning and like trying to point at the back of the car to let them know that their gas door's open and their gas cap's off. Well, apparently, this 80-some-year-old woman just looks over, scowls, and then flips them the bird.
Holy shit!
Maybe they were just thanking your boss and telling them, "Thank you, you're number one."
I mean, that's a possibility, but I have a feeling that that's probably not it. Black Sun.
Maybe not because of the scowl. Is that it?
Yeah, the scowl kind of gives it away. The scowl definitely says, "You're not number one. This is fuck you."
Yeah.
I guess that's what the people that race are seeing. That's what they think. He's such a nice person when he's passing them after said incidents that he's telling them, "Thanks a lot. You're number one, motherfucker. Thank you very much."
No, because I guarantee you, Racers is always followed by a scowl.
Yes, that's relatively accurate.
Like, I am actually picturing the look on Racer's face right now as he's giving somebody the bird. There's no mistaking it. When he throws that, it's always a fuck you, not a you're number one.
Well, I was going to go with actually. I was more picturing it. Probably a good portion of the time. Also, he may be also yelling at the same time while he's doing it at them from inside his vehicle.
I could definitely see that.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe bet. Pretty solid one there. So anybody? Yeah, actually, I'm trying to think. Like 18 times over the last 2 days, I have been full body screaming at people in traffic. So Hey, I quit smoking. There's that. That's our good news for after dark.
Hell yeah. How's that going?
Good.
Good.
Aside from the fact that Black Sun was right, and I'm going to be buying out all the Febreze in all the world here before too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I would be prepared if anybody out there in TV land is going to quit. Be prepared.
Get a little strong and noticeable.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
Oh, trust me, I know. I'd say that one Thursday night, just in there, let's say 3-4 hours hanging out, then went outside to grab something, and I could tell just on my own clothing I was wearing. I'm like, huh, yeah. It was overpowering enough inside that I didn't notice inside as bad apparently initially, but yeah, I went out where it had the fresh air too, and it's like, yep, it's prominent.
So yeah, that's the benefit for the week. I'm gonna have to thinking about ordering an ionizer to kind of knock some of the worst of the smell out and just go with it.
Ionizer, some Febreze, and many loads of laundry.
I mean, again, it seems like it would be simpler just to take the stuff I want and burn the place down. But now that I've said that on the internet, I probably can't do that anymore.
Probably not.
It might be a little more difficult.
And I
Just
mean,
might take more thorough planning.
Plus, if you take the stuff that you want, it might seem a little suspicious. Like, somehow your computer ended up outside, and your PlayStation and TV ended up outside, and a bunch of your clothes ended up out there, and then mysteriously your house caught on fire.
Well, maybe you had to borrow it, Zero.
Oh, good. So I get to be an accomplice to arson. Fuck yeah.
No, you had to look at his computer for him and his TV and his PlayStation. They're acting up, so you're looking at him for him because you're the techie that you are.
Yeah, this plan already sounds like I'm gonna end up in jail for murder. Ain't nobody gonna die.
Yeah, but that's how shit rolls for you, man.
But the second you added Zero and like Zero has to lie for me, I'm just imagining he's gonna be like, he knows where Hoffa is. I had no part to do with this. He confessed to me.
And it's not going to take the 3 days of interrogation like you were talking about last night with Arctic and I.
Yeah, it's just gonna be instant. Like it's the place we live. That's the one thing. Like it's a great place to get away with murder. It is a terrible place to get accused of committing murder, though.
Yeah.
Like I get it. A lot of people are like, no, it's no big deal. Oh, nobody gets wrongfully convicted, anything else. Like, nah, they don't need due process here. Like, it's done. Immediately, it's done.
Oh, yeah. Like, if somebody accused me of murder around here, I'd just be like, oh, fuck it, I'm going to jail.
So yeah, that's there you go. Take care of that. But no, Zero is not going to be my cover for anything ever. Again, mostly terrified I will end up in jail for things I didn't do. And that's okay, because that doesn't change the fact I love him as he is. I wouldn't want him to be any different.
Well, that's not 100% true.
Hey, shut up, fatty. Nobody asked you.
Exactly. See, that's exactly what I was talking about. But that's a good change, though. So that's a positive thing.
I think he's speaking mostly mental for now.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for, but then Fatty had to ruin it with his fat fucking feelings.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do you think you could fit Fatty in there like 2 more times?
Fatty Fat McFat Fatson.
Nice.
Yeah, he's just a big softy. That's all there is to it.
Oh yeah.
Like literally a big softy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm slightly concerned about that.
That just brought back very bad images.
As it should. But yeah, so yeah, we've covered some hate, we've covered some good things.
Sounds about like a typical After Dark.
Talked about wanting to kill a few people. Yeah.
Shit, we even fit arson in this motherfucker.
Even got it all planned out in the process.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Not saying it's the best plan, but it's a plan.
That's right.
You gotta start somewhere.
It's probably not a good plan.
Anybody else got anything?
No.
See, I think I got everything off my chest I need for now, anyways.
I was gonna say, my week has been pretty boring and mundane, as per usual. So, no, I don't think so.
I guess it's on you then, Racer.
All right. Well, again, thank you everybody out in TV land for staying tuned for a little After Dark. Not the darkest thing in the world, I know, but we can't be down in the dumps every week. Unfortunately, you're going to have to deal with just normal depression some weeks. It's all right. It's like a warm, familiar blanket that wraps around your face and tries to smother you to death. See, it managed to get a little dark there at the end.
Yeah, it did.
But again, we thank you for staying tuned. And we'll talk to you next week. You may see some stuff popping up in the channel, but we will always make sure that we join you for a couple hours every week where nobody knows our names. Thanks all, and have a good night.